Exhale, roll down. Little hang at the bottom. Breath in and slowly coming upright. Exhale. And coming up. Let's do 3 more. Down. 2 more. Down. Coming up. And then 1 more. Down. And just hang there at the moment. Just rock forward and back onto your feet. You can't quite reach the floor. You can put your block in front of you and use that for some support. Just feeling the feet on the floor. 2 and 1. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone under, and do a slow roll up. Okay, so I want you to roll the shoulders back. So engaging back to shoulders. 2, 5 and 6, taking the arms out to the sides. So I want a full rotation, so not circling the arms, so just working from the shoulder joint. 10, 8, so rotating as much as you can. 7, 4, 2, 1, hold it there, palms flat, circle here now. So keeping the shoulder blades engaged. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 and 10, reverse. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Bend the elbows. Rotate, so getting as much rotation as you can, keeping those elbows in line with the shoulders. 4, 6, 7, 9 and 10. Release. Grab your band. Okay, so popping the knuckles. So pop the band is around the knuckles. All right, shoulders back and down. Lifting the arms right up overhead and back down. So full range of movement for 10. So keep the resistance on the band. Lift up enough to engage the back of the shoulders. 4, 8. Hold the arms up overhead on 10. Now come down the back of the head, keeping it as much resistance as you can in this position. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms down. Go a big circle. So widen your feet, circle in one direction. Keep resistance on. Let the whole body move with it. 3, 5, 6. Go the other direction. 6, 4, 2 and 1. Holding it there, lifting up to shoulder height only. Pulling it apart. 10. Shoulders back and down. 8, 7, 6, 4, 2. Keep the arms up here. 1. Twist to the right. So I want you to keep your hips facing forward. Twist right, center, left. So just trying to work with the rib cage. Do 6 more. Soft knees. 4, 2, 1. Release. Pop the band down. Arms out to the side. Soften the knees. Tuck the tailbone. Reach to the right. So we're trying to do a rib cage slide. So working right to left. 10, 8, 7, 6, 4, 2 and 1. Roll down to the middle again. Bend the head to the floor. Bend the knees slightly, so little squat and straighten. Little squat and straight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang the crown of the head to the floor again. Twist to the right. So turn your chest to that right knee, and then all the way over to the left, right, left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center. Bend the knees. Slowly rolling up. And you're going to head to the wall. Now I want you to take your knee pad with you. So head over to a bit of window or wall, but not with the bar. So, yeah, I don't want anything in front of you. So just unencumbered. All right, then just start. We're going to start with the side stretch. So pop your knee pad down. We will use that shortly. Go over to the glass. Yeah. So we're going to turn left side to the wall. I'm just going to go this way so I can watch everyone know. So left side in. Take your hand to the inside of the wall. Now right hand will come up and over. Get your fingertips facing down as much as you can. Doesn't matter if you can't, but aim to get the fingertips down. Soften into your inside knee, your left knee, and push out. So we're going straight out. All right, you can use that left hand to give a little bit of extra push, but try and keep that top hand pushing into the wall. All right, turn your outside hip forward now and tuck. I'm going to get you also to turn this left foot into the wall slightly. All right, inhale, exhale, stretch out further. Turn your outside hip forward again and tuck. Push out from the wall. Outside hip forward again, tuck again and hold. Keep pushing into the wall with that right hand, pressing away. 3, 2, 1, and come up. All right, change sides. This will be good for your golf. Nice. All right, take that left hand up and over. Right hand is just there to support you, pushing your hip to the center of the room. Turning this right foot into the wall slightly, stretch out further. Soften your right knee as well. Turn your left hip slightly forward. Stretch out. Tuck. Stretch further. Take a breath in, holding. Outside hip forward again, and tuck. Keep that left hand connected to the wall. You're pushing out away from the wall. All right, one more. Outside hip forward, tuck again. Hold it here for 3 breaths. 2, and one more. And slowly coming upright. All right, coming down. So grab your knee pad this time. I want you to take your right knee onto the knee pad. So take your feet up against the wall. Start there, then again, pop the knee pad under that knee. Now what, actually, you might need to come out a bit further. I want your left leg long. So stretch your left leg out long against the wall. Adjust your right knee pad. All right, so what I want you to do is drop that left knee to the floor. And so what you're doing, yeah, I want you to knee to the floor and then you're pushing. So your body will hinge forward. Yeah, so it's a knee to floor. So your body's moving back to get that knee to the floor. Then you will drive forward as you push firmly into that wall to move forward and back into the stretch. All right, so go 10, knee to floor, press out 9, 8, 7. So this is about hips and lower back. 4, now we're going to change the position. 3, but you're going to keep that left leg in its same position. 1. Now what I want you to do is turn this right leg around like we're going to do a pigeon pose. So rotate your foot. All right, so drop that knee to the floor. So pushing your hip back, and you should feel a little bit of right glute stretch, and then drive forward again. So keep adjusting that foot. So when you pull back and drop that left knee to the floor, you get a stretch through that right hip. 10, pull back, 9, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that knee to the floor. Continue to try and push that right hip back. You can even take it to the right slightly, tiny, tiny movements. Just move around to feel a right glute stretch. 4, 3, 1. All right, come out of that. Now we're going closer to the wall. So bring that knee pad into the wall, and I want you to bring that right lower leg up the wall. So go in, there'll be a few adjustments to get your right spot. All right. No, so it's right leg goes up the wall. Yeah, so bring the knee pad under your right leg, and then your left leg is going to step out of it. Come up. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so I want you to, yep. So your toes can be up the wall. If you cramp, you can turn the foot around and flex it. But so, stay there. So I want you to tuck. You should feel a fairly strong stretch down the quad. Really, really good quad stretch, this one. So you just start to, as you start to improve your flexibility, you'll move that right knee in closer to the wall, bring your body upright. All right, so I want you to hold it there, and my right foot's about to cramp. All right, so holding for about 6 breaths. Up tall. 4. All right, now we're going to reach that right hand up and stretch over to the left. Come up, try and reach back, touch those fingers to the wall behind you, but lengthen your arms up the wall, left arm up the wall. 3, 2, and 1, release, come out of it. Okay, so let's move back. So bringing the pad over to that left knee now, on your hands and knees, get that right leg out long, driving your body forward. And then you're moving back, tapping that right knee to the floor. So again, you just need to adjust to get your right movement to be able to tap the knee to the floor, moving forward and back for 10. Yep. So as you move your body forward, really push that right foot into the wall, press into the wall. Do 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay out long, and then rotate that left foot over, so we're taking it like into a pigeon pose. All right, dropping back, right knee to the floor, drive forward. It's quick. It's only a bit. Oh, all right, 10. Just come on your floor and do some cobra, Charlene, because we're just about finished here. Onto your tummy and do some cobras. 3, yep, so push up nice and high. 2, all right, staying back on 1. Push the hips back behind you. Now move around and try and find a tight spot through that left glute and holding. Release. All right, Charlene, you can come over to the wall and do this next one, and then I'll get you to do the other side.
Can I just use this wall and the back?
Yep, you're fine there. All right, get onto that left knee, get it in as close to the wall as you can. Bring your right leg forward and then come up. So if you're not getting a strong enough stretch, you go closer. Yep. Hold. Take that left hand up, reaching up and over. Come up, reach back, try and get your fingertips towards the wall. And lengthen the arm up as much as you can. Little tuck. 3, 2, and let's come out of that. You do the other side, Charlene. Coming out of that. All right, just on to your, you can come back to your mats and come into an angry happy cat. So once you've done that side, Charlene, you can come join. Yep. All right, so I want you to go angry. So we're just going to go into some movements. So exhale, inhale, exhale. Actually, you know what, Charlene? Grab a second block for the next exercises. Yes, 3. Long legs of yours. 4. All right, do one more. 5. Tuck the tailbone, drive up into an up stretch. All right, so I want you to push your hips up to the ceiling and start to pedal through the feet. So we got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. All right, hold it there. Charlene, pop your hands on the blocks now. A hand on each block. All right, now from there, so what we're going to do, lift the right leg up behind you. Pushing that left heel into the floor, holding it there. All right, now I want you to come forward into a plank and step that right foot forward. Yep, that's it. Yes, that steps all the way forward. Then you're going to take it up, back up behind you. So it doesn't matter where it steps, just move. Step it forward as far as you can, back up behind you. Step it forward, back up behind you. Let's do 2 more. Forward, up, 1 more, forward, and up, hold, lift it, lift it, lift it, and bring it back to the floor. Left leg drives up, pushing that right heel to the floor, step it forward, and up behind you. Step it forward, and up behind you. 3 more. 3. Take it up. 2. Take it up. Do 1 more. Take it up. Lengthen it. Then bring it back to the floor. All right, you're in your up stretch. Move forward into a plank. You can come off those for the moment, Charlene. Lower yourself with control down to the floor. And then do a cobra. Yep. Up, 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 up. Come back down. Push up into your plank and then up stretch again. So slow controlled movements. Use your knees where you need to. I'll show you so you can come forward into your plank. Drop to your knees. Lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Do a cobra. Come back down. You can push back up onto your knees and then into your up stretch. Do that again. Move forward into your plank. Lower yourself down. Do a cobra. Come back down. Back up into your plank. Up stretch. We're just going to do 1 more. And forward. Lower yourself down. Cobra. Down. Push back up into your up stretch. Bring the knees to the floor. And holding it there. All right, I want you to take your right hand back behind your head. Extend your left leg back behind you. All right, a little bit of core stability. Bring that elbow to your left elbow and twist up to the ceiling. So to the elbow and twist up. Yeah, under. 8. So to make it easy, you can raise that left foot to the floor. 6, keep your core on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left knee in. Take your right hand through under your left arm. Take your left arm up to the ceiling. You can hold it there. If you can, take it down behind your back and push that left shoulder open. Bring it back, left hand to the floor, bring your right hand out. Okay, so we're going to do the other side. Take your left hand behind your head, extend your right leg back behind you optionally, and twist under and up to the ceiling. 10, sorry. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Get the elbow up as high as you can. 4, 2, one more. 1. Bring that right knee in. Take that left hand through as far as you can. Right hand goes up to the ceiling. Down behind your back. Push that right shoulder open. Bring it back. And coming out of that, grab your block. Pop it in front of you. Hands on your block. Pop yourself up into a forward bend position. Now, tight hamstrings, use 2 blocks. Or turn it up that way. Yeah. All right, hands on your block, focusing on hamstrings. Take your left leg back behind you. Lift it up. 2, 3, 2, 5 more. 5, 4, 3. Now, if this gets too much for you, you can use the bar instead. 1, hold it there. Cross it behind that right leg and lift it straight back up behind you. Cross it behind, lift. 3, 4, 5. Do 5 more. Then we've got 1 more exercise. 5, 4, 3, 2. Holding it behind on 1. Now you're going to bring that left knee in, bend into that right leg slightly and straighten both. So it's bend, knee in, extend, straighten. Bend, knee in, extend, straighten. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Extend, bring that left leg in, hang forward, and slow roll up. All right. Let's do the other side. Go down. All right, so standing on the left leg, right leg goes behind you, and lift. 1, 2, 6, straight up and down, 7, 8, 9. So you're going to hold it up behind you on 10. Now cross over behind that left leg and lift it up. Back behind you for 10. Cross. 9, 7, 4, 2. All right. 1. Holding it behind you, bending in that right knee, left leg bends, and extend, straighten both for 10. 9, 7, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that right leg in and do a slow roll up. All right, taking your feet wide, turning your right toes out, pop that block to the inside of that right foot. Now the block is only there if you need it. So right toes to the facing outwards. Yep. Pop the right foot to the inside of your foot. So just turn, yep, that's it. All right, take your left hand up. I want you to slide this right hand down this right inner thigh and think about pushing your left hip away. Now we're aiming for the floor. If you can't get to the floor, hands to the block, and you can adjust it in whatever position you need. floor on, come back up, bring the arms out straight to the side. Both legs straight, pushing your left hip away and come up. Do 4 more. 4, 3, 2. All right, 1, we're going to stay down. Hold it there, and again, you might use your block, need to use your block. Bring that left hand around. I want you to turn your chest as much as you can towards that right knee. Hands to the floor, but try and keep a nice flat back. Lengthening, think about pushing those hips to the left side of the room when holding. Bend into that right knee, left foot still staying into that same position. You can slide that left leg away a little bit. Hold, bring both hands to the inside of that right foot. Drop down into that stretch. All right, you can straighten up anyway, use your block, whatever you need to. Bring your hand to knee, slowly coming upright, turning those right toes forward, grab your block, adjusting your feet in a position that suits you. Top the block to the inside of that left foot if you're using it. Left toes facing that direction, hands out. Sliding that left hand down the inside of that left thigh, right hip pushing away. And slowly coming up. Go again. And coming up. So also when you come down into this position, you want to try and keep that right hand reaching up to the ceiling, so you're keeping an open chest. 3. You've got 3 to go. Hips away. Oh. And 2 more and we hold it there. Do 1 more. 6, so we're staying here. Bringing that hand forward, turning your chest towards that left thigh. Bring both hands to the inside of that left foot. Holding, and then you can start to bend into that left leg. Slide the right leg further back behind you. Holding. Now what I want you to do here, start to walk your hands in towards the middle. You're going to turn those left toes forward. Again, use the block if you need to. I want you to try and drop, so your legs are fairly wide. Dropping the crown of the head to the floor. Not necessarily touching the floor, but in that general direction. All right, so hands to the floor or your block. Straighten, so you're coming into a flat back, and then crown of the head to the floor again. Push up to straight arms, so you've got a flat back, crown of the head to the floor. Do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push up. Now move yourself over to the right. So bending into the right leg, left inner thigh stretch and hold. Sink down into it as much as you can. Move around. Drop the bottom, move to the right. Drop the bottom, move to the right. So just a little bit of movement. Drop the hips, move to the right. Drop the hips to the right. 1 more. Drop the hips, move to the right. Now walk yourself all the way over to the left. Sink into it, bending into that left knee. All right, move to the left, try and drop your bottom. Move to the left more, try and drop your bottom. Move to the left, drop your bottom, move to the left. So it's just about moving and finding space or bits of those muscles. 2 and 1, coming back to the middle, walking those feet in towards each other to find a place that will allow you to slowly roll up. All right, we're going to hit the floor. Come down into a sitting position. So I want the hands behind you, knees bent. All we're going to start with is just pushing the chest open. So squeeze the shoulder blades and release. Squeeze, release. I'm going to add on in a second. All right, push the chest out, lift the hips, drop the hips, release. So again, shoulders back, hips up. So as you lift the hips, you're getting a further shoulder stretch. I've got the fingertips facing outwards at the moment. We're going to try and change. the hand position, but work with what feels right for you. One more. Come down. If you can turn those fingertips towards your bottom, try again. Chest open, lift, and come down. Let's do about 3 more. Chest open, lift, and come down. Do 2 more. Chest open, lift, down, and then 1 more. Lift, hold it, just move. So try circle your movement. If you need to change your hand position, do so. The fingertips can face out, just don't have them facing back. 1, go the other way. 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Drop your bottom. Widen your feet. All right, we're going to go side to side. So over. Left knee drops to the floor. Up and over. So you can have your hands to the floor. Try not to. You will walk. All right, let's do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip over to the right. Now, I want you to bring, you can, whatever position, right knee in front, left foot behind. What I want you to do is try and lift. Now, if you want to make this easy, you'll bring this left knee in more towards your foot. I want you to try and open that knee up as much as you can and then bring it down. So you can make it easier by popping your right hand to the floor. Yeah. 2, lift it right up. Try and keep that right knee down as you lift it up. 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, release. Opposite movement. So lift, keeping the knee down, lifting the foot up. 1, foot up. 2. Still keep this right knee down. Oh, really? Yeah, it gets into your bottoms. Are you too? It's a movement then that you're not used to. 8, 9, 10. Let's do 1 of each. Lift the knee, drop the knee, lift the foot. Knee, foot. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1 more of each. Knee up. Release. Take your left hand to the floor. Keep your right knee to the floor and stretch that right hand up and over. Now reach it forward as if you're reaching past that left knee, then keeping your right bottom down. Bring it to the front. Walk your hands out there. Walk around to the right. So we're just going to keep traveling round. So keep going as far to the right as you can, keeping that right knee down, left knee down, release and come up. All right, let's change that over. So flip those legs over so your left leg's in front. Have your hand to the floor. All right, so external hip rotation. Lift that right knee up as high as you can for 10. 6. You're tighter on that side, aren't you? Yeah. 2, 1. All right. Internal rotation. So it will be easier if your left hand's to the floor. Lift that knee. Keep your lift the foot. Sorry. Keeping that left knee pressing down to the floor. 4. 9. 1 more. 10. Let's do 1 of each. Knee, foot, knee up. 3. 5. 8. One more of each. All right, take your right hand to the floor, left hand reaches up and over. This is where we move all different positions. Now reach past that right knee. Bring it to the front, you can walk your hands out. Right, keep that left knee on the floor, take it to the left, start turning around, keep walking around as far as you can. And release, and coming up. All right, I want you to bring that right leg back in front. Okay, so pop a hand by your knee, hand by your foot, dropping your chest to the floor for 6. Chest down, 5. 4, so chest towards that shin, 3 or lower leg. 2, we're going to stay low on the next one. 1, all right, staying as low as you can. Moving over towards the foot and come back to the knee. Staying low for 6, 5. So moving from right to left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back to the front. Come up. Take the hands behind you. All right. So this is moving into the quad. Drop your right elbow down towards the floor. That may be enough. Left elbow. If you can lay all the way down as long as you can keep that left knee on the floor. Just work with where you can. 3, 2, 1. So you can push yourself back up. Now we're going to take that left leg all the way back behind us. Try and straighten it. Yep. And just work with, so start to move yourself into your pigeon pose. So hands to the floor. Now try and push that left hip down towards the floor. Hold. So again, I want you now, just listen to all the little tweaks. Push your right knee down into the floor. Stay up tall. Push your right foot into the floor. So we're really connected through the front of this body, front of this leg. Drop down a little bit. All right, hold, keeping that knee and foot connected. All right, I want you to turn, walk your hands towards that foot. Sinking down. Come back to the front, hands to the front, and push that left hip down to the floor a little bit more. You can drop down onto your forearms. So we're going to do press the left hip down and then release it. Press the left hip down and release it. For 8. Small movement. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Push back up. Now from there you're going to sweep this left leg around to the front. And we'll go back to the beginning. Left leg in front, right leg back. Hands come down. Yeah, just getting ahead of yourself, Charlotte. Come back to this position.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, hands. All right, chest to floors, like little mini push-ups. For 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, I want you to stay low on 1. So you're moving from the left side over to the right, staying as low as you can. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Come up, keep the legs in that position, hands go behind you. All right, drop to your left elbow first. If that's enough, stay there. Otherwise, right elbow can go down too. If you can lay all the way down, keeping your right leg to the floor. Holding it here for about 3 deep breaths in and out. 2, 1. Let's come back up. Then you're going to extend that right leg back behind you. So you just work with your body at the moment, wherever it feels it can go. Bring your hands to the front. All right, so we're just wiggling around, pushing that right hip down and releasing. All right, now I want you to push that left knee into the floor, then left foot into the floor and hold. You can start to sink into that stretch a little bit more. All right, now we're just going to rock. So pressing your right hip to the floor and then a release. Press the right hip down and release. For 8, 7, 6, 5, and 1. All right, I want you to walk your hands around to the right slightly. And sink down wherever's comfortable and holding. And releasing back to center, coming up and sweeping that leg around. All right, coming down, hands under your knees, roll yourself all the way down onto your back and pull the knees into your chest. All right, I just want you to rock side to side. There we go, 6, 5, and start to circle the knees around now. Go the other direction. 4, hold those knees in. All right, so just keep them there, hands under the knees, straighten your right leg, push through the heel, bring it in, left leg, push through the heel. Do 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten both legs, push up through the heels and bend. Straighten and bend. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I want you to pull those knees open. So going into like, it's called angry baby. Pop your hands to the feet and pull those knees down towards the floor. So pushing down on those feet. You can rock side to side with this again. Just movement. You can circle the legs round. Pull down. All right, I want you to let the left leg go out long. Keep hold of that right one. Use both hands. Now, depending on how tight you are through your hips, you might just have to pull it into your chest. But if you can get it down under that armpit, use both those hands to create a lot of tension to increase that stretch. Release it slightly. Now pull that knee over towards your left shoulder. Keep the left leg long. All right, I want you to pull the knee to the shoulder, then push the knee into the hand and use the hand to resist. Release it. So pull the knee to the shoulder and knee into hand to resist. We're going to do 1 more of those. Pull it in and then knee to hand resist, hold. Release the resistance and try and pull that knee over a little bit more and release. Take your right leg long, pull that left knee in, grab the foot and the knee's either coming straight into your chest or if you can get it open and under that armpit, using your hands to create the tension. And let's release that. Okay, pulling that knee over towards your right shoulder. Then create the resistance. Pushing the knee into the hand, hand is resisting. Release. Do that again. Increase the stretch and then resistance. And release. Do 1 more. Pull it over. And release the resistance, but try and increase the stretch. Pulling it over a little bit more. Release. Rolling over onto your tummy. Take the arms out straight in front of you. Body is long, tummy is in. Right hand, sweep it all the way round. Bring the right hand into the lower back. Take it forward and back to the floor. So it's a straight arm all the way round into the lower back. Now, if you can work a little bit harder and lift those hands up off the floor, get some back strengthening as well. All right, let's do 4 more of those. 4, lengthen it out. 3, pull your tummy in. 2, 1, work both hands together if you can, for 6, all the way out. 5, all the way out. 4, 3, 2, and stay into that lower back on 1. Drop the elbows to the floor and squeeze up for 6. Squeeze it up. 5, squeeze it up. 3, 2, 1. Take both hands behind the head. Both hands into the lower back for 6. Back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and stay behind the head on 1. Interlock the fingers, elbows to floor, and squeeze up for 6. 5, pull your tummy in. 4, 3, you're almost done. 2, 1, tuck the elbows in, push up into a cobra, and come down. 2, 3, hold it there. Twisting, looking over the left shoulder, twisting, looking over the right shoulder. So get the shoulders moving, pushing through the body, so working into your obliques as well for 4, 3, 2, 1, come down, push up and back. Lengthen through those fingertips. Tuck the tailbone under. Drop the chest to the floor, tuck the tailbone under more. Move forward onto your hands and knees, tuck the tailbone again. Holding it, 2 breaths here. As you breathe out, get angry up. 1 more. Hold the toes under. Popping up into your up stretch. Chest to thighs. Push through the heel of the hand. Lift that tailbone higher. Heels into the floor more. Bend the knees. Walk the hands in. Hang at the bottom. And slow roll up. Interlock the hands behind your back. Chest is open. Breath in. Exhale, lift the arms. The arms. Okay, lift over your right shoulder and then nose to armpit. Lift it up, back to centre, move to the left, nose to armpit. Lift back to centre, look up. Back to the front, ear to shoulder and up, ear to shoulder and up. Turn and look over your right shoulder as much as you can. Back to the front, to the left shoulder. Back to the front, release and roll down, crown of the head to the floor. Slow roll up. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you.